Hey everybody, welcome back. In the previous video, I completed this little Christmas tree with my wonky star and my wonky stand and my wonky branches and my wonky decorations, but I'm happy with it. It's cute. And thank you for the kind comments. I appreciate it, Linda and Robin. Today I'm going to do a different one. And I'm going to try my idea. That's loosely the pattern I'm going to follow. Very loosely. And Linda, thank you for the compliment about, not compliment, the suggestion to use the hairdryer. I will do that. My hairdryer has a low and a high setting, so hopefully I won't melt anything with it. Okay, so I'm going to do this now. As I said, the ones I'm doing on muslin are my test ones. And I would like to make them on other fabrics, but I'm still sort of searching for the right fabrics in my stash. And pull up a chair or sit at your desk or your favorite chair or your project and stitch along with me or do your journal making, whatever. I'm just going to yammer on a little bit. And thanks for being here. And pull up a cup of tea or a stiff drink, whichever one suits you best. So I'm going to do a tree on this side, and then I'm going to try to put them back to back. And I have to go find my stuffing. So these are just going to be on muslin for these two and to experiment with. But anyway, I have other ideas. The other idea I wanted to share with you is if you took two of these, I knew there was another half here somewhere, two of these frames, and you butted two different ones back to back. So say I do that one, and I did this one. It's another beautiful day. I have the door, the sliding door open, so you will hear outside noises, but I'm not going to apologize for that because I'm not going to complain about a 65-degree day in November in Virginia. So okay, so say you put all this fabric, gathered it in the back. I would use a running stitch and gather this in the back. And then you did the same with this one and glued these frames back to back. I don't think I mentioned this yesterday. Glue these frames. Actually, if you did it this way, if you're smart and you think about this ahead of time, both your screws would be on the same side, and you can cover those with a pretty ribbon, maybe a gold ribbon or a green ribbon. Glue the frames together, and you'd have an ornament on each side. So yeah, there's that. And then when I went to Michael's yesterday, totally didn't even think about getting, and I went to Hobby Lobby today, didn't think about getting the standing frame that I want to get. We're going to have to go back tomorrow because I forgot to get avocados when we went to the store today. So there's that. We were in two grocery stores. Did I think about picking up avocados? Walked right past them in both stores. Did not remember that I needed avocados. My brain is a little discombobulated. I did not sleep well last night. And, there's something personal going on. So I'm distracted by that. So I apologize for that ahead of time. Now, I wonder, on the muslin, really the only thing that's going to show up is either gold or green. I'm very much a traditionalist. I like green trees and I like white trees. White is not going to show up on this muslin background. So let's let me see. I have this gold, which was, it's the same stuff as this silver that I struggled with the star yesterday. I mean, I could give it a go. This doesn't have any white in it, like the silver was wrapped in white. Maybe I'll try that. Okay. Not like I don't have a dozen different kinds of gold yarn I could use, thread I could use. So, and at the end I'm going to share with you a fabric I bought at Hobby Lobby. It's perfect for spring, better than any of the fabrics I have, for the Stitch Along with Corinne, To Be Loved Treasures by Corinne. Now, oh, this might fit in a smaller needle. Do I have to use a big bulky needle for that? I don't think so. I just dropped something in my lap. That's why I said, uh-oh. That's a blunt. That's a sharp. Okay, let's see if I can get it in this needle. Okay. So I hope this finds all of you doing well. And Robin, I hope little Bosco is having a blast and you're having a blast with him. Now, I've seen this done a couple of different ways. I'm going to start up here simply because I'm going to try sort of what I've seen on Pinterest. This is what I drew is different than what's in my brain about doing. So yeah, I think I'll stick with the drawing and then I'll try the other tree at a future date on different fabric maybe. I think that's probably the best plan. But yes, we went to Hobby Lobby and I found this fabric. I had found it last week, and this week they were having 40% off. Every other week they have 40% off their stuff. So every other week, 40% off their fabric normally. And we were in there looking for Christmas decorations, and when I got the ad yesterday from Hobby Lobby, I said, ooh, fabric's 40% off. Let's go look at that. So I will show you that when I'm done with this at the end, like I said. Now, see, I don't know. I think because I'm going to stuff these, I think it's okay that there's a little give. And of course you can see behind this fabric pretty easily. Like I can see my fingers behind it. But I'm going for the, I didn't want little tiny like back stitches or anything like that. I've seen it with just the lines, just the stitches going across. Now on a thicker fabric, this would probably work a lot better. A felt or a heavier cotton, even flannel, not flannel. Am I thinking of flannel? Yes, flannel. No, not flannel. Flannel or fleece, I think, actually. You could do that on. And you just want your branches as they go down to just get a little wider as they go across. And then I'm doing, especially with this thread, because honestly, it just doesn't stay put. So I'm just going to tighten these up. Wow, this went way faster than yesterday's, didn't it? Oh, if you guys have Netflix, I shouldn't say you guys. If all of my friends here have Netflix, any of my friends have Netflix, there's a movie called Nyad, N-Y-A-D. And it's about Diane Nyad, who was the swimmer who swam from Cuba to Florida. She's an American swimmer. And it's a really interesting movie. And we really enjoyed watching it. And it's a new release. So, yeah, that went well. Now, the question is, will this stay tied in a knot? That's one question. And the other question is, because it's slippery thread, I'm going to put it through here twice. No, it doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, that should stay. I don't want to pull too tight and pucker the fabric. Okay, now I think I'm going to use, I don't know that I want to use sequins again. Beads. Did not think this through the first time before I turned the camera on. Okay. Really, the only shiny beads I have are these and copper. I think I'm going to try these. I think the copper would be too big. I'm not sure if these are either. Decisions, decisions. I think these will do. We'll just put a few on to decorate. Okay. And which thread? I don't want black. I think I'll use this neutral. Yeah. I'm going to use this neutral. Again, for my beading, I try to use this upholstery thread. You get it in the sewing departments of stores that sell sewing threads. Not all stores sell upholstery thread though. So you have to, search it out. I might go to Joann's tomorrow. Joann's Fabric and Crafts. Joann Fabric and Crafts. Is it Joann's? Is it Joann? Anywho, I'm just going to put a few of these on here, hither and yon. I'm going to try and make these stand up on their sides. Well, isn't that just dandy? Oops. Okay. Come on. No, 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 no. Nope, don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Can I get it to stick, or did I blow it? Well, sort of blew it. Maybe I can fix that. Maybe I can hide it. One can only hope. I don't know what I did wrong there. See, that's what I get for being happy things were going well. It never, ever goes that smoothly for me. All right. Well, as I said, these are test subjects. Well, that pretty much hit it. So, I'm going to put one here. Good job. Put one over here. Now, I was saying something. The movie was very good. Pretty amazing, actually, to be honest. What she did and what the people around her helped her do. So if you're from another country, the UK or Australia or wherever you may be from, our actors are on strike. We have the Screen Actors Guild, and our actors are still on strike. We are not going to have many new shows showing up this year. This year is quickly running out. A lot of shows, were supposed to start in October. We are now into November, as you well know. And it's a struggle because I think a lot of the shows that we like to watch just aren't going to happen if they've been around for quite a while. I don't know that they'll come back even after the strike is over. So it's going to be interesting TV for the next, because they've been on strike for like 4 months now, I think. Not that I don't support them for what they're fighting for, but yeah, it's a little frustrating. Of course, you know, that just means I'm addicted to TV. I only sit and watch it in the evenings, honest to goodness. Well, I like to watch Hallmark Channel during the day. If I'm sitting here by myself and stitching, I will turn on Hallmark movies because they have Christmas on now. And I love most Christmas Hallmark movies. Oopsies. Some of the other channels, their movies are really corny. Sometimes Hallmark can be corny too. But, whoa. I have the dropsies today. I'm forgetful. I can't speak clearly. Oh, it's a struggle some days. But I'm having fun doing these. I can't wait to pull out some other fabric. I need to make a list of what I want to do on what backgrounds. And then, now my first stitch I usually, because this thread is slippery, I try to go in and out twice before sticking my bead on. Not that I'm an expert or anything. It's just how I like to do it. Yeah, so I'm going to be missing watching some of the shows that I really like to watch. But the Hallmark movies, they were all recorded before the actors' strike began. I just don't know what that's going to do to them for next year. Oh gosh, nothing like thinking a year ahead. Okay, let go. Thank you. this is cute, and it's really easy. And if you didn't have gold beads or silver beads or green beads or whatever you wanted to put on here, you could definitely use a metallic thread and do French knots, or you could use sequins like I did on the first one. What else could you do? If you have other ideas, what would you do? Ow! I wish you could find beads like in silver. I mean, I guess you can, but they're metallic and not shiny glass ones like these gold, which I'm loving on this tree. And I didn't even know I was going to do this. So there you go. I'm like, what is that lumpy thing on the back? It's a knot that I just made, you know, when I knotted the thread, the gold shiny thread. Yeah, my brain is not engaged. Today might be a nap day. Who knows? Oh, we'll put one more on the end over here. I wonder if crows are or ravens are my spirit animal. Since I love shiny stuff. Okay, so we're going to do this. And then I have a little stand at the bottom that I want to sort of try something with. Whoopsies. I don't know if you can hear the crows in the background. Okay. That goes there. And then the little stand, I think, what am I going to do? Put those over there. I'm going to do a brown. Why do I feel like a Christmas tree stand has to be brown? Is that my upbringing? More than likely, huh? Okay. Oops. That ain't gonna work. So our friend Robin, my friend and subscriber, long-time subscriber. I hope you're okay with me saying this, Robin, but she has a new puppy. And he is the most adorable little thing ever. Ever, 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 ever. Come on. I know I can do this. That knot is behind there. It's getting in my way. I need to move these beads before they all end up on the floor, and I'm on my hands and knees trying to pick them up. So I think in the previous video where I made the first tree, I mentioned that we got some little ornaments and decorations from Dollar Tree and Walmart. And today, going into Hobby Lobby, Tony started looking at more stuff. So we have more things to decorate with. He wants to decorate the entire mantle. So I think that's cool. We bought a few more things. And oopsie. Alrighty then. And I think it's going to be very pretty for Christmas. So when that happens, I know I should wait until the day after Thanksgiving, or Thanksgiving Day maybe. And I might. I thought about doing it a little early, but maybe I'll wait until Thanksgiving Day. That'll give us something to do, because we're not going anywhere with family or friends. We're not going to be seeing family or friends, I should say. So I'm going to have to fix that. So we will be spending Thanksgiving here alone once again. And that'll give us something to do. All right. I am thrilled. I love this. All right. So don't go anywhere just because I'm done with this tree. Golly. No wonder I was having a hard time. Look at all these threads tangled up back here. What a mess. All right. Okay, now what I was thinking is, since I have a little time, I was thinking that you could take, wrong needle, I think this one will do. I'm not going to exactly do this. I'm going to try this. Again, these are my experimental ones. So if you take this and gather, excuse me, I have a bit of a froggy throat today. Oops, I don't want to get it in too close. Yeah, that'll work. Now again, on this method, if we wanted to, we could put stuffing in between, but I don't think you would need it. Honestly. Not even sure if I'm on camera. Gosh, I hope so. Okay. Now if you did that, and then you tie that off, okay. Do I have enough here? That's the question. Can she make it work? The sun is shining on the back of my neck. It feels wonderful. Till I get too hot, and then it won't feel wonderful anymore. I should round off these corners. Ow, just poked myself. Okay, let's see. I can gather as I go, maybe. Will she make it work? Oh, maybe. Excuse me for a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. can do this. I think I can do this. I would hate to get within an inch of the finish line and run out of thread. I think I can. I think I can. Ah! Okay. Look at that. Okay. Gather it in. I probably should have done those a little closer together and gathered it a little better. That's okay. Experimental, remember? This is an experiment. Oh no. All right, you have to go through the loop. Come on now. There. All right, so if I put that there and I put that there, look at how cute that is. And say we were to put a, glue those together, which they're not, of course, at the moment, but it wouldn't be hard. You do have that though. But I don't think, you could put a ribbon around that. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Ribbon. Where's my ribbon? Ribbon. That's not very much, but okay. So I have red ribbon here. Maybe if you took ribbon like this, you glue the two frames together, right? If you glued them together, they're actually better at the top than the bottom. I don't know why. Maybe my poor gathering skills on this one. No doubt. But anyway, and once you use clothespins to hold them together, and then you could wrap whatever ribbon matches. I would get gold since I'm using gold on these, and glue that down, right, all the way around, and put a bow at the top. Wouldn't that be pretty? Which side is shiny? Of course, now I'm going to wrinkle this ribbon up, but I can always iron it back out. And then have that go around and meet at the bottom and cover those. I think that'd be pretty. Or you could just put a, we could just put, wool. You know what I'm saying? Felt. Felt on the back. Just, I'm here. We could just put felt on the back, right? Glue it down and put it on a stand, or have a little ribbon hanging from the top again, right? Got this pin here. Have the little ribbon as a hanger. I think that'd be pretty. Or you can take them off the frames. Of course, now I can't get the frame out because take them off the frames and yeah, see, I can't do it, but put them back to back with the frames off. Of course, take out the inside frame. Ugh. Come on, Martha. Get your thumbs to work. There we go. So if you took the frames off and you just sewed them together without the frames inside and put stuffing inside, they'd be pretty too. And hang a little twine from the top or a little ribbon from the top. Like thus. Of course, gold or green, not red because we're not using red in these. But that's my ideas. those are my ideas. So anyway, I'm going to keep going with these. I'll do a new one every day and we'll see what happens. And I'll start putting them together using the ideas that I have. I just through my beads, knocked my beads everywhere. So let me put them away before it gets any worse. And then I have one more thing to show you. I like this gold way better than I like this silver. Well, let me clue you. Okay, so the fabric that I bought. Is this not the most beautiful fabric? And of course, there are butterflies on it, which I absolutely love. And these flowers are small enough that I could cut around them and add more in, or find other fabric with other flowers on it and add that in. I mean, I have, you know, like some of these, because this has blue in it already. I could cut that out and stick it here and there in the other place. And these little pink ones. And I have, let's see what else I have. I have, look at this. I have these little pink ones I could cut out from these 10-inch squares I have. I could do that and stick those in between. I am just so excited. I found that fabric, and that's going to be the perfect spring fabric. Plus, I got a little over a yard. Someone must have, I love these with it too. Someone must have gotten a yard and I don't know, like 8 inches, whatever that is in a yard. 8, 16, 24, 32, I don't know. A yard and a quarter, maybe. Anyhow, I was only going to get half yard. But since it was on sale, I decided... I'm sorry, I'm over here poking around. I also have this fabric, and I have this fabric. So, yeah, I don't know if this will be spring or summer, but I think this is going to be spring. This may be summer. I don't know yet. But I was so excited when I knew this was going to be on sale for 40% off. Snatched it right up. Now, this is called, I know I started a sentence already and didn't finish it. This is called Botanical Buzz Garden Bouquet by Susan Winget. Winget. I really like it. It's so pretty. I just can't get over it. It's just so pretty. I love the blues. I love the pinks. I love the greens. I love the butterflies or the flutterbys. Yes, this is going to be very, very nice fabric to keep. I'm going to wash it though because it smells funny. Chemicals. Alrighty. I can't remember what I was saying before. Anyway, I am going to keep working on these. Let me get the other one. I'm going to keep working on these. And I am going to film when I make the next ones. And they're not all going to be trees. You know, I have the other drawings. I have these, and I have this. And some of these are going to take longer. Like if I want to stitch the word joy or snow or anything else, that takes a little while, you know, because you got back stitching. I moved you in and you can't even see what I'm talking about. So if I did that one, that's probably going to take me a little while, and the little snowflakes around it would take me a while. That would take me a little while. The bell, I don't know. I don't know if I think I'm going to find some fabric. I sort of kind of have an idea for the bell, but I have to find out if I have the right things to do it with. The star, I would probably use some of my shiny fabric for that. The little stockings, I could stitch those, or I could figure something else out for those. Same with the mittens and the hat. This one will be probably one of my next ones because I really like the snowflake one. I love the little snowman, but as I said previously, I'm probably going to use felt or something for his head. The angel, that's probably, I don't know. Do I stitch it or do I use fabric and stitch over it? I don't tack it down. I don't know. Applique it. This tree I thought about, but I don't think I'm going to do that tree. I do have another tree in mind. It's similar to this one, but the stitches overlap each other. And they just kind of go back and forth and overlap each other. So, yeah. Now, you know, could I go... Should I go and tack this down? I don't know. I think if this were one of the stuffed ones... Oh, I need to put a bead at the top. Squirrel! I need to put a bead at the top. If I were to stuff this one, it would be perfectly fine the way it is, because it's going to fill out. So we'll see. I don't know yet. I don't know how I'm going to finish off any of these, but I'm having fun finding inspiration on Pinterest and doing it this way. So until next time, everybody take care, and thanks for joining me, and I appreciate you, and have a beautiful day. Happy crafting, and remember to be kind. Love you. Bye.